I'm amazed at how fast the season's gone by, for me personally, and I know for these guys too. And it's about it as you get older, especially seniors. The seasons go by faster, the games go by faster, and we've really just tried to live in the moment, every day and talk about embracing today. And because I think that's how you got to enjoy the moment. That's the key, I think, to success and happiness, is not try to get too far ahead or live in the past. And I think we've done that. But, this is for these guys here on Senior Day, and it's really interesting. I think it's such a testament to these guys, that they've stuck together through a lot of losing, coaching changes, some apathy, adversity. And what do people do in today's society, right? They leave, they look for something different. And for these kids to stay together and to stay with it and to keep fighting and to keep believing and to buy into what we've asked them to do and to now have some collective success, it's really phenomenal. It's a testament to these guys, and it's really neat. And obviously, it's served them very well this year, and I believe it's going to serve them well down the road in life too. The way that they've handled this, and so they're just a great group of guys, and they've achieved a lot already this year. Hopefully, there's still a lot left for these guys, but I'm really proud of them, and I've had a blast getting to know them and to coach them this year.
Did you guys have to change the lineup at all this season, the starting lineup?
We did once. We started Ori some, we started Graham a little bit, but now we've pretty much kept it the same, throughout the league season. And just another thing, Graham's a senior and is a huge piece to what we do, and for him to be willing to come off the bench and oftentimes play minutes with the two freshmen and buying into that role because it's the best thing for the team it's just a testament, again, to leadership and being unselfish and putting, the team before yourself. And I think that's what these guys have done. And, again, it's just cool to see it paying off for them.
Can you think back to a time when maybe there was a moment when you thought this team might be better than what was expected of it?
I know where they picked us. I don't pay attention to poll, but I'll be honest. I did not know how good we could be. I go into every season, in particular this season, trying to figure out, okay, how can we become our best? Whatever that is, that's our goal. We only control ourselves. And I think as we started I got them in the summer and we started to work a little bit, and they bought into, I think, to being unselfish and to moving the ball, and they really practiced and played hard. And we go down there and we beat Wake Forest, right? In the first game of the tournament in the Paradise Jam. And well, that was kind of a jolt, for these guys. Like, wow, okay, we can do this. And I remember going up and playing Minnesota, in a game up there. And at that point in time, they were in the top 15 in the country just a week prior to that. And they've had some things happen this season. But we compete in that game and give ourselves a chance to win. And I think, those two things, I think, really gave our team some confidence that they could compete at a high level. And we got a little bit better right before Valley play started. And I think that's when the confidence really built, and that these guys thought, hey, we can compete at this level. We can be good collectively. And clearly, I think that's shown this season.
Did you have any benchmarks you wanted to hit in your first year here, and was finishing in the top 3 one of them?
No, you guys think I'm crazy. I just, and I maybe do a fault, like everyone who knows me, I took down the standings board in our locker room. I just wanted to, how could we become our best? How could we get everyone, in order to be our best, everyone's got to be their best, and just tried to focus on that on a daily basis and in practice and in the games, and wherever that took us, it did. And I know these guys pay attention. They'll tell you, I never talked once about not playing on Thursday, not once with the team. I know they know. I'm sure they talk about it. And I haven't even talked about the standings. I haven't talked about conference tournament seedings. We haven't talked about any of that stuff. And so our goal was to be, but I do know this, you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of February and into March, and that's everyone's goal. And we talked about that, about trying to be at our best, going into the conference at the end of the year. And I think some of that's coming to fruition.
We've all talked about it and written about it, but this is just such a senior-heavy team. How important was it for those guys to buy in quickly, and how quickly did they buy in?
It's everything. That they were going to be the core of what we did. And again, you just don't never know how that's going to go, right? A group like that, and they bought in immediately. Again, I came here, and change can be hard for everybody. And like I told them, it's hard for me too. Do you know it's hard for them? But it's hard for me too. I'm leaving, I'm moving, I'm leaving a group of guys that I cared about a lot. I'm coming in here, I don't know, and we just talked about we needed each other, and I didn't come in ever thinking that, hey, you need to trust me or you need to buy in. I just asked them to give me a chance, that let me earn your trust. I have to earn your trust. I have to earn your respect, and that it was a reciprocal thing. This is a team effort, and those guys gave me that opportunity. I think as time went on, very quickly we were able to earn each other's trust, and boy, they bought in, right from the beginning, and that's huge. And again, it's a testament to who they are as people.
When did you take on that standings board?
After the Loyola game, whether it means, I know the guys all look at the standings. I just felt like, everybody kept talking, 2 first-place teams, playing. I said, it wasn't even halfway point of the league yet. Just look at the league. I mean, it's so jumbled up. Everybody's good and whatever, and that can't be your focus. If you start focusing on those things, I think you get caught up in the wrong things. We got to keep getting better. You got to focus on the task at hand, and what are you trying to do in practice every day? Who's your next opponent? And I think that's what we've tried to do. And I get it. People, you're inundated with it, right? Externally. I mean, it doesn't take long. You can pull up anything on social media and everybody throws it at you. But I think at least I try to control what I can control, and what we can control in our own team environment is to try to make it more of a daily focus on the process and the task at hand, and that's just what I'm going to do.
Anything else?
Yeah, just again with this group of seniors, just in the whole scheme of college basketball, typically when you have a senior-heavy team, it can lead to some success. How much has this team kind of grabbed onto that?
Seniors, hey, it's cool. Like, you just look at how many rosters do you see out there anymore where you've got 5 seniors, a group of seniors that have been at the same place for 4 years, and God, it's cool. That's what it's supposed to be like, that they're supposed to have success. And it's not something we talked about, but, it does. I mean, it just, when you have guys, veterans who've been through it, and they get to this point, they just want to win. Do you know what I mean? They lose all the external things, the other agendas, other things that take away from what's important. And I think that's what they've done. They just want to win. They just want to win, and they want to play hard, and they lose all the other agendas. And we knew this, right? We're not the biggest team. We're not the most athletic team. But we can be the most together team. And I think oftentimes we are, and I think that's what's helped us, achieve what we did. And we've got a lot of work ahead of us. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough on Senior Day. Saturday, Valpo took it to us down there. They're a good team. They're athletic. They've been in every game this year. Then we go down to the conference tournament, and so we've just got to do what we've been doing, just keep our head down and hopefully try to play our best going into St. Louis.